Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Ron Nicoletti. We're in the fantastic Jocks Room here at beautiful Gulfstream Park. It is Friday, and we got 10 exciting races we want to show you. Let's get right to those track and weather conditions. The main track fast, the turf course is firm. The first race, a 5-furlong sprint on the grass. These are claimers 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch number 3, Zamjara Star.
Racing at Gulfstream. Up on the outside, East Rock wins the start and goes looking for the lead. Athon showing speed from second. Little Baker's out of there in third, followed by Running Alone and 3 lengths to the trailer, Cupid's Hit. Down the backstretch they go. The speed of the speed is East Rock, and he throttles open now to lead it by 2 over Little Baker, who races in second. Athon is third, Running Alone is fourth, and Cupid's Hit is last. Around the far turn, not much change in the plot. East Rock continues to shoulder the load with a 2.5 length lead. Little Baker will have every opportunity to run after him from second. Athon is back to third, Running Alone is fourth, and Cupid's Hit is fifth and last with a 1/4 mile left to go. They run to the top of the stretch, and Little Baker starts to make ground on East Rock off the top of the turn with Athon and Running Alone third and fourth, and they're into the stretch. Little Baker up and on the outside now to take the lead. Back to second is East Rock, who really had nothing to offer in the stretch run. From third, it's Athon, then Running Alone and Cupid's Hit. But the favorite's a winner. It's Little Baker to win the Friday first by 2.5. Second, East Rock. Third, Athon. Fourth, Cupid's Hit.
Number 4, Little Baker wins the opening event on Friday afternoon. It pays $3.80, owned by Theodore Miserak Jr. and Robin Miserak, trained by Ralph Zadie, ridden to victory today by apprentice John Cruz. Second race, 5 furlongs on the turf. These are claimers 3-year-olds and upward. Jockeying on the 4 is Edgar Zayas. Scratch the 8, El Gran Gallego.
And they're off. Picture perfect beginning, and then checking after the start was Kulak. Radamel springs out to take the early lead. Time Out of Mind is away racing in second. Moving up on the inside, Swagbag is now third. Then to the outside goes Big Distinction from fourth. In front of Greg Rulesda and Bridge of Flowers, and Kulak is the trailer. They run to the far turn on the inside, Radamel, but leads only narrowly. As Time Out of Mind comes to call on the outside second. Swagbag is on hold for Trujillo third with Big Distinction on his outside. Greg Rulesda tries to get into the race under John Cruz, racing 4.5 lengths off the lead. A length better than Bridge of Flowers, then Kulak. They run to the top of the stretch, still many chances here, and with the lead, it's Radamel off the top of the turn. Zayas gets after Time Out of Mind second off cover. Here's Swagbag. Greg Rulesda ducks to the inside for clear passage with 1/8 of a mile to go. On the outside, Swagbag is coming after Time Out of Mind with on the rail, and Greg Rulesda in deep stretch. Greg Rulesda, Swagbag. Greg Rulesda surging at Swagbag. Greg Rulesda.
Number 5, Greg Rulesda slips through on the inside. What a nice ride. And that gives apprentice jockey John Cruz both halves of the early daily double. Greg Rulesda, owned by Pristine Farms and Stud LLC, trained by Victor Barboza Jr. That horse paid $10.80 to win. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have race number 3. Welcome back. Third race. Fillies, 2-year-olds, 4.5 furlongs. These are maiden special weights. Jockey change on the 7. Make the rider Vincente Gudiel.
And they're off. Blasting off the mark was White Gold, who lands in front by almost a length. Stablemate Cabinet is away racing in second. Driving Mrs. B comes out of there in third. It's a stretch of 3 lengths now to Maggie Lane, followed by Substance and She's the Girl, and the trailer is Foxy Joxy. They speed around the far turn, and Kibisky 1-2 to the around the far turn with White Gold shouldering the load. Cabinet is there second. Driving Mrs. B, put to pressure but backing away third. Foxy Joxy makes ground from fourth. Outside in fifth now is Maggie Lane as they run to the top of the stretch. 22 seconds flat for a sharp opening quarter speed, but White Gold just continues to find up top. Gaffleone shakes her up for the drive, and she's opened a 5-length lead on Cabinet. 3 lengths back to the outside, and driving Mrs. B third. They're into the stretch, and White Gold has turned this into a romp. White Gold, sharp in victory, makes her debut run a winning one, and wins it easily by 6 or 7. Second is stablemate Cabinet, then driving Mrs. B and Maggie Lane in 51-3.
Number 3, White Gold, wow, right out of the gate and wins it for PTK LLC, trained by Dane Kovinsky, ridden to victory today by Tyler Gaffleone. In second, the uncoupled entry from them, number 7, Cabinet, that's PTK. The fourth race, 6 furlongs, claimers, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. Scratch the 1, Sweet Medea.
And they're off. From the outside, Artie's Bourbon Girl wins the start, but My Wish List is quicker, and My Wish List will land in front. Artie's Bourbon Girl will flank her from the 2 path while racing in second now, then Just My Game, who's now third. The 2 at the back are Eskin Lady and Marnesia Big Girl as they race down the backstretch. It's My Wish List in front, 3 parts of a length. Artie's Bourbon Girl is there second. It's a stretch of 2 to Just My Game, who's now third, in front of Eskin Lady in fourth, and trailing is Marnesia Big Girl. Opening quarter reasonable enough, 22-4, around the far turn they go. My Wish List has the lead by a half a length. Trying to turn up the pressure second is Artie's Bourbon Girl. They've left the rest behind, led by Marnesia Big Girl, and then Eskin Lady on the outside. Dropping to last is Just My Game, and they run to the top of the stretch. My Wish List still has the lead. Artie's Bourbon Girl is up to the throat latch at the quarter pole. These 2 continue a private tussle, 5 in advance of Eskin Lady, and they run for home. On the inside, My Wish List still has the lead. Prado gets to work on Artie's Bourbon Girl, but she's second now. Back to third is Marnesia Big Girl. Through the final furlong, My Wish List has the lead by a length and a half. Up the rail and Marnesia Big Girl. Back to third is Artie's Bourbon Girl, but My Wish List has something in reserve. My Wish List will win it. Marnesia Big Girl was second in front of Artie's Bourbon Girl third, fourth Eskin Lady, then Just My Game in 112-3.
Number 4, My Wish List, comes back and stays undefeated, pays $3.60, owned by Golden Legacy Stable LLC, trained by Juan Andreas Rodriguez, ridden to victory today by Edgard Zayas. The 5th race, 5 furlongs on the turf. These are maiden claimers, 3-year-olds and up, with the jockey on the 6 is Elvis Trujillo. Scratch number 8, Shape My Heart.
And they're off. From the center, that's My Kind of Cat, who springs out to take the early lead. On the comeback, here's Carnisi Kid moving to challenge. Away racing third is Cantrell, followed by Tunt V. Then from the outside goes El Senor Deloslos, 2 better than Symbol Mass with It's My Valentino, and You Are Flatter is last of all as they speed into the far turn. On the comeback, My Kind of Cat is throttled open to a 2.5 length lead. Second is both Cantrell and Carnisi Kid. Stretch of 3, El Senor Deloslos. Then to the inside, 2V tries to get underway after the opening quarter was whistled in 21 flat. They run to the top of the stretch, and on the outside, here's Carnisi Kid up for the lead now. From the outside in the blue blinkers, El Senor de los Cielos is set down driving by Rios and begins to make ground. Tunt V's up the inside through the final furlong. El Senor de los Cielos coming over the top, trying to get to Carnisi Kid, who has the lead. On the inside in Tunt V, late run from You Are Flatter. El Senor de los Cielos pushing to the lead. The upset is on El Senor de los Cielos. Carnisi Kid was second, You Are Flatter third, and 56-4.
Number 9, El Senor del Cielo springs the upset, pays $36.60. Really nice ride by jockey Jesus Rios, owned by ATM Beba Incorporated and trained by Antonio Sano. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have race number 6. Welcome back. 6th race is a 7 furlong sprint. Claimers 3-year-olds and upward.
And they're off. And when they sprung it, Grand Nene was up in the air, cost himself about 3. From the center, Zamjara wins the start and goes looking for the lead from Conrad, who comes away racing in second. Up on the outside and now joining the top flight is Cotton Colors with 3-Star Stone. Then back to the inside goes Salias. A stretch of 4 now is Johnny's Posse second last. Third on the outside in Grand Nene, and at the back, Mason's Song. They make their way down the backstretch. Zamjara at even money leads through an opening quarter, 23-2. 3-Star Stone is racing in second. Cotton Colors on the outside third. Conrad moves up from fourth, a stretch of 5 to Salias in fifth. Then comes Grand Nene and Mason's Song, and now the trailer is Johnny's Posse. They move into the far turn. Zamjara continues to lead. Continuing to chase his 3-Star Stone. A bit closer now. 3 wide is Cotton Colors. Stretch of 2.5. Conrad coming under the ride, not yet responding. Grand Nene tries to recover it after the awkward getaway with Salias next, then Mason's Song and Johnny's Posse. They won a half mile in 46-4, and they move to the top of the stretch. It's still Zamjara with an open length lead, 2 lengths in front. From second, Cotton Colors, then 3-Star Stone, and to the outside, Grand Nene is recovered to race into the top flight, but the leader is still Zamjara. Zamjara inside the final furlong on a 3-length lead. Grand Nene making good late impact. Zamjara is almost there. Grand Nene is second. Zamjara the winner. Grand Nene second in front of 3-Star Stone third, then Cotton Colors and Salias to complete the high five in 124-4.
Number 4, Zamjara wins it, gives jockey Edgar Zayas his second consecutive victory, owned by Sumaya U.S. Stables and trained to victory by Todd Pletcher. 7th race, a 6-furlong allowance optional claimer for state bred to 3-year-olds and upward.
And they're off. Our Limo Joe was a step slow. From the center, Nicanelli wins the start, but moving to challenge now is Social Roy, and our Limo Joe recovers after the subpar beginning to put ahead in front. Out 3 wide early is Minute Madness, and 4 wide Nicanelli. And it's a gap back of about 2 lengths to the inside goes Good Genes. Alongside him is Tricky Call, followed by Rosterant, and the early trailer here is Mr. Smith. They pass the half-mile pole and move to the far turn. They went 22-1 for the opening quarter, and our Limo Joe has now stretched the lead to 2 lengths. Social Roy is there. Second, Tricky Call rallies with an inside position. Nicanelli is 3 wide. Minute Madness will have to do better than that in front of Rosterant, who tries to improve. So does Mr. Smith, and Good Genes is now last. They run to the top of the stretch. Now there's a quarter of a mile left to go. Our Limo Joe has the lead by 2.5. Social Roy is put to pressure second. Nicanelli is third. Then Tricky Call and Rosterant, and they turn for home. 45-2 for the opening half mile, and our Limo Joe still has the lead by 4. Social Roy is there second. Rosterant on the outside of Nicanelli, but a very impressive run today from our Limo Joe. Gives Edgar Zayas his 3rd win of the day. Our Limo Joe by 5 or 6. Rosterant second. Social Roy third. Then Nicanelli and Mr. Smith in 110-2.
Number 1, our Limo Joe gives trainer Todd Pletcher his 2nd consecutive victory. Edgar Zayas in the saddle, his 3rd win of the day, owned by Gary Barber and Silver Oak Stable. That horse paid $8 to win. The 8th race, 1 mile on the turf, claimers 3-year-olds and upward, which have never won 2 races. The off-time favorite, number 3, Amazon King.
They're off. Level beginning. From the center, that's Mr. Stipa and Amazon King, who both break well, and Mr. Stipa will land in front. Amazon King is away in second. High Quality Prince is third. Game Prize is situated 4th down to the inside. Followed between horses by Partagas Way, then Peace Militant. Saving ground on the rail is Caballero first. He's moved up a couple spots now, and the early trailer is El Canguro. The pace is controlled as they run around the first turn, and the leader is Mr. Stipa and Marcos Meneses by a neck. Amazon King is there second, pocketed up third is Game Prize. Then to the outside, High Quality Prince. Backing off, Caballero first, Peace Militant is 3 wide. Partagas Way is between horses, and El Canguro is last of all after an opening quarter that went in 24-4. Down the backstretch they go. Amazon King turns up the pressure on Mr. Stipa. 3 wide, High Quality Prince. Game Prize is racing in 4th within 2 lengths of the lead. Coming under a ride now is Peace Militant, fourth and fifth are in a bit wide with Partagas way down to his inside. Elcan Girls past Caballero first, who now trails as they round the far turn. 48-3 for the opening half mile, and onto the lead is Amazon King, three wide. High Quality Prince is now racing on second toward the inside, battling on Mr. Steepa third. Game Prize is still fourth at a one pace, then back to Partagas way, and they run to the top of the stretch. Three wide now on the outside. High Quality Prince bids up to take the lead, fighting back along the inside. Mr. Steepa is their second. Game Prize alters course for clear racetrack with Partagas way on the outside. In deep stretch, it's now High Quality Prince who moves away. High Quality Prince will win it, and win it by 2.5. Mr. Steepa fought back to get second. Game Prize was third. Partagas way finished fourth in 136 left.
Number 7, High Quality Prince closes down the center of the track and wins it from Mar Racing Stable Incorporated, trained by Antonio Sano, his second victory today, and ridden to victory by Miguel Vasquez. We're going to take a short break. When we come back for race number 9, we'll have the first half of the late daily double.
Saturday, May 7th, Florida's largest Derby party is at Gulfstream Park. Don't miss all of the racing action. Watch and wager as Florida Derby winner Nyquist tries to capture the first jewel of the Triple Crown. Get your official Kentucky Derby t-shirt with seat purchase while supplies last. Ladies, enter the Derby and Divas Darling Hat Contest and you could win a stay at the fabulous Diplomat Resort and Spa. Visit GulfstreamPark.com for details. Welcome to your playground, Gulfstream Park.
Welcome back for our 9th race of the afternoon and our first half of the late daily double. This one is a 7-furlong allowance optional claimer for 3-year-olds and up with full field of 9 runners going to the post.
And they're up. From the outside, a Vast Matey begins nicely alongside Wildcat Wish. Moving up from down toward the inside, Ender's Cat is on the march. High Riverside also away on the top flight, and Scam now finds his feet. Scam will land in front. Second now belongs to Ender's Cat with strong composition, moving up third. A Vast Matey on the outside fourth. They're followed by King Rontos. Then High Riverside. Outside Wildcat Wish broke running, but is third last. Second last Breezy My Way. And it's 3 lengths to the early trailer, Point Made. They went 24-2 for the opening quarter speed, and they go to the half-mile pole. And on top, it's Scam by a length. Racing in second is Ender's Cat up on the outside, and now third is a Vast Matey. Beginning to make some headway now. So is Wildcat Rish. Meanwhile, Sanchez rides the rail with High Riverside. He's trying to progress. King Rontos gets the shuffle. Strong composition is there, and the 2 trailers are Point Made and Breezy My Way. Less than 5/16 to go. Scam has the lead. A Vast Matey comes to call, and on the outside, Wildcat Wish. Strong composition is covered ground. He's now 4-3 in advance of the inside High Riverside. Then comes Scam as they run to the top of the stretch. Now taking the lead is Wildcat Wish. Strides away by 2.5. From second, it's Scam. A Vast Matey's flattening out. Then Ender's Cat. Strong composition, and High Riverside. Inside the final furlong, it's Wildcat Wish who's clear to the finish. Wildcat Wish to win it under jockey Edgard Zayas. Give him 4 on the day. High Riverside second. Scam was third, and fourth was Ender's Cat in 125 flat.
Number 8, Wildcat Wish wins it very impressively. Pays $12.40, owned by H. Jack Hendricks and Roger Justice, trained by Stanley Golan. It gives jockey Edgard Zayas his 4th victory on the card. 10th and final race, 1 mile on the turf. Claim is fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. Scratch the 6, the 8, and the number 11 pillowcase.
And runners away. Good start toward the inside for Earl Bamba, who reaches out to take control. Extravagant Affair moves with her in the early stages, and the favorite Zyar Destiny is away in good shape. She's third down toward the inside, followed by Miracle Girl, who will set up shop fourth in front of Daddy's Pride, who's now fifth. Then to the outside goes Just Gimme a Kiss. The 2 trailers, My Song Venezuelan, and after The eventful beginning, Sophia's Pride has moved up a spot. So they run around the first turn, and Extravagant Affair and Earl Bomber are locked in step, heads apart. Zyar Destiny is reined back to run in the good spot from third, with Miracle Girl positioned in fourth. Then down to the inside goes Daddy's Pride, Sophia's Pride between horses. Then to the outside goes Just Gimme a Kiss, and it's a stretch of 3 to My Song Venezuelan. 23 and 2 for the opening quarter speed, and the leader now Extravagant Affair, 3 parts of length. Moving up is Zyar Destiny from second, Sophia's Pride is third. That stacks Miracle Girl 4 deep. Earl Bomba is the first to call it an afternoon. Outside of her is Daddy's Pride, then it's outside to Just Gimme a Kiss and My Song Venezuelan. They run around the far turn after a 47-second half mile, and now on the outside, My Zyar Destiny goes on to take the lead. Back to second is Extravagant Affair. That's all for Miracle Girl. She's now retreating. Just Gimme a Kiss trying to get around Sophia's Pride, then to the rail Daddy's Pride as they run to the top of the stretch. With the lead now, Zyar Destiny's open to 2.5 length margin. Extravagant Affair is still second to the outside. Just Gimme a Kiss. Then Sophia's Pride, 3/4, 1:11 and 1. And now coming after the leader, Just Gimme a Kiss. Zyar Destiny 2-length lead. Just Gimme a Kiss finishing with interest. Just Gimme a Kiss at Zyar Destiny. These two, Zyar Destiny reaching. Just Gimme a Kiss surging. Here's the wire. It's a photo finish. Just Gimme a Kiss on the outside. Zyar Destiny on the inside in 1:36 and 4.
Number 5, Just Gimme a Kiss, gets the photo and scores. Pays $13.80. Gives jockey Miguel Vasquez his second win today. Owned by George Kerr, trained by Dave Brady. The pick 5, 5 of 5, $1,236.20. 4 of 5, $17.55. In the Rainbow 6, 6 of 6 paid $7,783.84. The carryover going into Saturday, $59,102.54. And the Super High 5 paid $2,036.50. And that wraps up Friday's action. Remember, tomorrow, Kentucky Derby Day, right here at Gulfstream Park. You can watch and wager all day long. You got to be at beautiful Gulfstream Park. Good night and good luck. And I'm not getting on that scale.
Hit the hay. Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired. Oh, my aching back. Let's hit the hay.